Now, let's create some light schemes or light scenarios. We need to be in edit mode, and we are in edit mode right now. Let's go to the edit mode menu and press create light schemes. So in the general section, we need to choose an icon. Let's say it's going to be this icon, and we need to choose a name. Let's say LS for this one. Then we go to the state section. Now it tells us that light scheme is not selected, which means that we need to choose which lamps or which actuators we actually want to participate in this. So let's say we will choose that. So with the long press, it turns green, so it's going to be a participant of our light scheme, this one. Now we can choose whether we want, at the press of the light scheme button, whether we want it to be turned on or off, or to be on and off. So by saying this, we say that in our light scheme, this lamp will be turned on and this one will be turned off. Now let's go to the RGB, long press. Now we can actually set the color that we want the RGB to be. Okay, so it's going to be this one, red, for example, and dimmer is now also a part of our light scheme, and we want it turned on. So we'll have 4 devices, one lamp that's going to be on, one that's going to be off, RGB, this red color, and dimmer is going to be on. So we click apply, and then instantly we have a new icon, and it'll be turning all of these things on or off when we press it. For example, if this lamp right here, the second one, if it's going to be on and we press the light scheme, it's going to turn off because this is what we programmed it for. And the other things like the RGB lights, this other lamp, and the dimmer will be on. If we go to RGB and we change the color into a different one, for example, into yellow, and then we apply our light scheme, it's gonna turn back into red again. So this way the user can control the functions that they're using. They can control how many lights they have on at the press of one button. Now we can also bind a switch. If we go back to the menu and we choose a switch, let's say the third one, bind, so this third one can be activated from a button or from a switch. So by creating these unique light schemes and light scenarios, the owner of the smart home can adjust the system to cater for their particular needs. For example, you can create one light scheme for a reading mode, one for party mode, or one for turn everything off mode. Because as you can see, it can turn off the devices that have been programmed to be turned off. Lighting scenarios for every aspect of your life.